Now, we already showed you how to complete a right cross punch. Now we're going to show you how to react to one. So we've got ourselves all set up here. This is what it looks like in real time. If you keep your eyes on Liz over here to her reaction. All right. So you'll notice that she puts her entire body into this hit because I'm putting my entire body into hitting her. So it's a lot of force going right at her face. Now what we're going to do is we break this down into 3 different parts of the body. We start with our primary, which is the area that's being hit, which would be right here, the face. So when I go to hit her very slowly, she's just going to move the primary. Now, with your face, when you get hit, you typically, I like to think of it as a door stop. If you notice when you open a door, it can only go so far before it bounces back, right? The same with your muscles in your neck and face. When you get hit, they only go so far before they want to bounce back. So you want to make sure you get that little jerky motion. So if we do it again, right across here, she's got the little bounce back of the muscles. Now after that, we want to add our secondary, which is going to be our torso. So we go in for the primary, secondary. Now you notice she doesn't blur these two together. It's very important to separate and distinguish between the two. Now last but certainly not least, we're going to add the tertiary, which is our hips and lower body. So if I do it again, and hit her, you got primary, secondary, tertiary. Now at this point, we want to blend all 3 together while still distinguishing between them all. And Liz does this beautifully. Here we go. Go. All right. So you don't get the choppiness of it anymore. You got one nice fluid motion while you still distinguish each and every body part, which is very important. Now next, what we want to do is when you get punched in the face, you're going to feel it, right? It doesn't feel too good. So you want to make sure that you're reacting to that. So if I hit her in the face like this, boom, and she reacts to it like that, it looks like I actually did some damage. Whereas if I hit her hard and she doesn't react at all, it looks like she's Xena. So here we go. And she's back. So you want to make sure you give that moment, that reaction. You also want to add some vocals in there. So if I hit her with all my might, it hurt her. So we're good. Now that we've figured out how to punch and how to react to a punch, next, in the next segment that you watch, we're going to add some sound.